Pisces, your weekly love tarot reading begins with the Two of Swords, a Six of Wands, the Hermit, and the Ten of Pentacles. Your person in this connection is coming in with the Ten of Wands, the Knight of Wands, the Page of Wands, and Star Energy. A lot of fire. Bottom of this deck we have Five of Cups, so a heartache, a loss, looking to the past, right? We're going to come back to that bottom energy, but first of all, let's get right into your reading, Pisces. You're coming in with the Two of Swords, and your person is coming in with a Ten of Wands. So it's a feeling here of you having to make a decision, a difficult decision, and your person very much being at the end of their rope in some regard. There's something that has just been piling on for them, and it's gotten to a point where they are ready to sort of stop, give up. You know, there's been a lot of responsibilities that they've taken on, pressure that they've taken on, and they're ready to let it go. And interestingly enough, you have a difficult decision to make. That Two of Swords energy is Libra energy, Moon in Libra. So it's very difficult right now for you to sort of say which way you're going to go. And you're contemplating it, searching your heart and your feelings with that Queen of Cups, wow, and King of Cups. So I think that this very much has something to do with your person, right? Your person is dealing with some kind of really heavy burden or set of burdens or, you know, or responsibilities. And I think that for you, in a very supportive way, are trying to make a decision. And this decision is very much to do with the best for your person and for yourself. You're both coming in as the king and his consort or Queen of Cups. You're a perfect sort of two sides to a coin, right? You very much are compatible with each other. Cups already is water energy, Pisces. You may be with another water sign. Nevertheless, you are the one who is providing the depth and the support right now for them, for this very difficult thing that they're going through. And I'm going to say with that Five of Cups, it could very well be a loss of some kind, a loss of a relationship or a connection, right? Something that has really hurt them. And as a result, that loss, they may have a lot of burdens that they're carrying. Before we carry on with more clarifiers, let's take a look at how you see each other. This is some more fairly nice energy here because Pisces, you see them as someone who is proud, who succeeds. Six of Wands is very balanced, harmonious, sort of victorious energy, right? They see you as a Knight of Wands. So you're someone who really brings a lot of action as well as emotional support. You're bringing a lot of passion and sort of action in terms of making sure that everything moves forward, making sure things are getting done, right? Knight of Wands really comes in and creates quite a kerfuffle, right? And so I think for some of you, Two of Swords energy, you may decide to go ahead with a particular plan here. And once you decide, you know, your person, they see you really going forward with a lot of fire. World energy comes in for you. And your person, King of Pentacles, may indeed have a lot to do with finances, King of Pentacles energy. There may be burdens that they're carrying as a result because of this loss. As a result, they may have had to carry extra burdens that resulted in extra money that they had to make or responsibilities, very physical responsibilities they had to be there for. Nevertheless, Pisces, world energy comes in for you. And there is a feeling here that everything is going to work out, that both you and your person are very much on the right path, despite the difficulty, right? Despite the difficulty and everything they're going through, it still feels like you both are sort of meant to go through this together. and that you're meant to go through this, that this is just a stage that both of you sort of have to go through. There may be children involved here. I'm feeling for some of you there are children, and this may be the source of the responsibility. And this is not to say that children are a burden, but just to say that there is a financial sort of responsibility here that's quite heavy. Hermit energy, Page of Wands. This is the role that you both see yourselves in this relationship. And Hermit energy is interesting here, Pisces. It does feel that you may decide and you may realize that you need to step back a little bit and allow your person to be free to do what they need to do. Page of Wands is fearlessness, right? The Page of Wands is someone who is free, fearless, willing to move forward, willing to follow sort of their heart and their sort of objective without without any hesitation, without any fear, without worrying about what the world thinks of them. And so there is a feeling here as you guys go through this and as you make your decision that you find yourself, yes, emotionally supporting them, but at the same time realizing that you need to pull back and sort of be more solitary, be more reserved in terms of what you're bringing or what you're saying you're going to do, what you're taking responsibility for, and allowing your person to kind of work through all of this, right? This is the energy that's here. Emperor energy, you maintain the home. And Ace of Pentacles, you maintain a home, you maintain the stability and the security. You don't allow things to get out of hand. You don't allow finances to get out of hand or anything like that. You definitely lock everything down and hold everything down, but you also very much step back and allow your person to work things out. I think that ultimately, Pisces, you already in and of yourself, you have a lot of affluence and cash flow, and you have success. There's no worry in that regard from your point of view, and there's really no worry from either of you sort of really hitting hard times. It's more a case of letting your person fly on their own. Ace of Pentacles comes in and star energy for them, 10 of Pentacles for you. So for them, an opportunity comes in for them really to sort of right this boat, come out from underneath of this, begin to see a little bit clearer and move much more towards their goals and their dreams here. This is a tough period, but I think with just that little bit of emotional support and your maturity and sort of stepping back and allowing them to work this out, they very much work this out. They very much work out their situation. They figure out a way, because both of you are very successful people and used to sort of figuring things out, taking a leadership position. But it's just that your person has gone through a pretty difficult time recently in that regard. But they have everything that they need to come out of this, right? To work their way out of it and to sort of, I'm going to say, when I say work their way out of it, to sort of like put everything where it needs to be, sort of even out how much they're carrying, let go of responsibilities that aren't theirs to carry, and just get them in a much more viable place where they can take care of certain things instead of being spread too thin, either financially or emotionally spread too thin. Just putting some boundaries in place and only taking care of the things that really is their responsibility to take care, and maybe not taking so much on their plate. Spirit of Gold, Spirit of the Cat, and Spirit of the Pegasus. So wealth comes in and status. There's a feeling of wealth and status here in any case, but nevertheless, that doesn't change that, there still was some difficult times here to maintain that wealth and status. Spirit of the Cat, curious, independent. Yes, there's an independence here that your person is leaning into. And a Spirit of Pegasus, unrealistic. Things are not as they seem. Again, it feels like your person is really learning some things here. Yes, they are successful and used to doing quite well, but it does feel like this is a situation that was still a bit of a learning curve for them. And there was, of course, still things for them to learn. There's always things for everyone to learn. Even if you are successful, you have a lot of money, you can still find yourself in places in life where you suddenly have all kinds of other responsibilities, burdens, etc., things that you have to take care of, and you just don't have all the resources that you need for that, whatever those resources may be, whether either their emotional or financial resources. Otter energy and shark energy, both water energy animal spirits. The otter is all about affection and love. The otter really doesn't care about, the otter isn't jealous or possessive or worry about all these other trivial things. The otter just cares about being close and being together and being affectionate and sharing time and love. So the otter is a very sweet, emotional water animal spirit. The shark, however, the exact opposite, is always lurking beneath the surface, ready to sort of explode. And the shark is a water animal spirit, also representative of those deep, dark emotions, those troubling emotions, those emotions of irritation, frustration, anger, jealousy, possessiveness, all of those kind of base emotions that oftentimes can lurk beneath the surface. And unless they're discussed or unless they're dealt with, oftentimes can build to such a degree that when they do finally come out, it erupts with, out of control, aggressive, just like a shark can just come out of the shallow water and out of nowhere, just boom. So this is the kind of energy that you want to take care to address as quickly as possible so that it doesn't come out in such a way that you can't control it and that it just ends up being just a mess, a chaotic mess, right? So the shark energy, animal spirit, is a warning to us to really address difficult feelings in a relationship so that you can work through them on your terms. All right, Pisces, this is your weekly love tarot reading. Thank you so much for joining me. I do hope it resonated. If it did, please hit the like button or share the content. Consider subscribing. All of those things really help me out. And of course, I thank you so much when you do them. But for right now, Pisces cross watchers, I wish you all love, life, and happiness. And I hope to see you here on my channel, Bow and Arrow Tarot, next Wednesday for your weekly love tarot reading. Bye-bye now.